All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Back this week, we have Jeff, who you might have seen from our previous video, the GTR, Jitsu Motors himself. We're having a sit down today just to chat, find out what he's all about, where he came from, what he's doing, and what the future looks like. So
sounds like we don't really know him.
Yeah, first time to meet this guy.
Yeah, but we've been friends since maybe 2-3 years ago. Met you in, of course, one of the car meets with
same friend group.
And, same friend group, and
right.
then also Japonic as well. And then that's how we met Jeff. And then we also went to the Ebisu circuit. Maybe, how many months ago? Damn.
Must have been around
during winter
5-6 months ago, right?
Nah, way more than that.
You
it was
reckon?
the Sanjuman challenge, right?
Yeah. February, March, right?
Yeah.
What was that circuit? That was something else.
That was Mobara.
No, sorry. Yeah, not Ebisu. I said Ebisu, right?
Mobara.
Not Mobara. Before Mobara.
Yeah.
Yamanashi.
Oh, that one.
Yamanashi.
That's almost a year ago now.
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were driving the Sylvia.
Yeah.
Back in the time.
That was your first track day ever, I think, right?
Well, I didn't go on the track. I was just hanging out because that car wasn't ready for it.
I mean, that track.
The driver wasn't ready, or the car was ready?
Both.
The track wasn't. The track
wasn't ready for that.
The track wasn't ready for me.
Kind of true. That was small, man.
Oh my god! If you guys are interested, check out. Did we release that video?
We did, yeah.
We did,
that was
right?
in the part 1.
It was a part 1, yeah. Check out the part 1 of the Sanjuman challenge. That was such a small track. I think it was like a
kind of sketchy, yeah.
40 seconds track.
Yeah, something like it. Even less, maybe.
Even
I think.
for go-kart would be pretty small, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for actual cars,
we had some action. Shogun ran off the track.
Yeah.
I had snow tires on my car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my fit was bone stock back in the day.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun still. So yeah, that's how we, basically got, close with Jeff. After that day, and then now, of course, he's running his own business, Jitsu Motorsport motor.
Jitsu Motors,
Jitsu. It's so fucking difficult to pronounce. Jitsu motor, and we've been doing some business together. Of course, doing the car cleaning, detailing, stuff like that.
He's drunk.
He's drunk. Come on. All right, let's do it. No, what?
So maybe we can throw it back to how it started. Like, what's your backstory, I guess, before coming to Japan? Obviously, we're foreigners here in Japan. We had our reasons to come, and kind of want to hear how it happened for you.
Yeah, well, I just love Japan. I visited when I was in high school. My high school had a trip to Japan.
Who doesn't love Japan?
Who doesn't love Japan, dude?
Especially Tokyo and Osaka.
Yeah,
right?
and especially these days, Japan's popularity is gone way up.
A lot of people moving in. Right?
Nowadays, big profile now, but back then, I was into it. I love Japanese, cars, video games, like all the cool stuff that comes from Japan. And went to Japan, loved it, and I just thought, I'd like to go and live there if I could one day, and then I guess the rest is history.
That was how many years ago?
A long time ago, man. I mean, we're talking I'm almost 40 now.
Oh shit! Okay.
So I mean, 20 years, 20 something. I mean, before Fast and Furious, man.
Really?
Yeah. We're talking
so late 90s, early 2000s.
Because that was 2001. I think I came in 2000.
So a year before Tokyo Drift.
A few years before that.
A year before the
original.
Original Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Original was 2001.
I wasn't even in primary school then. Just
what was I doing?
I
think my dad showed me Fast and Furious. So I mean,
damn, that's like the kind of romantic era for car guys, right? Thinking back to then, the 2000s, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, it already felt kind of late, you missed all
missed the 90s, right?
Yeah, you missed the 90s.
The golden
JDM. But I think back on it now, and I'm like, that was kind of a magical time.
Did you were you trying to, go for car industry straight off the bat when you were, first visit? Of course not, but did you like cars back in the day?
Yeah, I loved cars. And in fact, I had wanted to start an exporting company. I had talked about it the very first year that I lived in Japan. So that was 2004.
2004, that's...
2004.
I'm not that
19
years
ago.
20 years ago, almost,
almost 20 years ago. So the seed was always there in my mind, and it was just a matter of, time and circumstance, opportunity, and you got to get your own life in the right order. So
that's right.
So 20 years ago, you basically wanted to do what you're doing now. That's how early the dream started in your mind.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Because it was just like a no-brainer because you come to Japan, you see all these legendary cars, you love them, you're looking at them like, that's awesome, you're looking at the prices like, could I buy one? And you're like, wow, I could actually, these are achievable, I can't believe it, I would pay so much to have this in America, but you know, you look into it, you're like, oh, we can't even import these, and then obviously it wasn't until the cars become 25 years old that they're legal for US import, so the timing kind of worked out that way, and I thought I can be a part of, you know, providing and supplying on this side and helping people with language barrier, culture barrier, all of these things, and give them visibility on these cars and help them get their hands on their dream, because guys like us are lucky we can live here and drive these cars, but overseas not always so easy.
They just have to watch and see us have the fun.
That's right.
So that's how you got into your previous job as a recruiter.
Yeah, well, so that was just more like, I want to be in Japan, what can I do? I did several things throughout the years. I was in executive search, and that was a good career, but probably not 100% what I want to do.
So you kind of saw that it's like, I just want to be there 100%. If I can get there somehow, I'll figure it out, like how to get about the business side and all that.
But as long as it's making money, putting food on the table, that's all good, right?
Then it's a start.
It's like anything, you want to follow your dream. It's like you don't go straight to the end point right away, right? It's like, what can I do? Okay, get to Japan. And then from there, what can I do? And what kind of job can I do? And you want to kind of go to a job that
you achieve.
You just kind of go down the path, and then. And I don't feel like I've made it or anything, or I'm, you know,
I think at the end point. In the eyes of others, you probably kind of did make it, because I feel like for us at least, we came to Japan with like a different purpose. We had like other reasons, and then we came here and we're like, oh sweet, we're here. Let's go and like get into the business side. But a lot of people hit us up saying like, how can I do it? And I think so many people want to do exactly what you did. Do you have any like advice, I guess, on like, for, like how these guys could do it?
Shoot, I mean, you guys would be just as good as me on that. But I guess, you know, there are several ways that you can come to Japan. I guess visa is the issue. Depending on the country you're from, you might be able to get like a working holiday visa or something. You know, if you're an English speaker, if you're watching this, you probably are. You know, you can always teach English, and you know, people might.
Elbow did that.
That's how.
Right?
I mean, I think most foreigners who come who are native English speakers do teach English probably at the beginning. It's a great way to come to Japan. Not necessarily a great way to stay for a long time. It depends. If you're super passionate about English teaching, then that's awesome. But I would say 99% of English teachers in Japan are doing it just because that's what they are doing to be here.
A stepping stone.
Let's be honest, most of them are not educated to be educators, and they're not really passionate about it, which is unfortunate. But but there's other stuff once you're here.
Cool, but once you're here, then you can start making your next step, basically.
That's how Elbow got his stay in Japan as well, I think. So basically, I think for Elbow, he came in as what was the program called?
JET's program.
JET.
Okay. JET, right?
I think so,
JET program, and then he came in as an English teacher, and then he found a job in a Japanese company or something, and then that's how he basically stayed in Japan right now. Of course, now he's married to a Japanese wife, got his citizenship as well, and I guess, you know, for Jeff, you're planning to do that as well, right?
Well, so I'm like looking into all this stuff now, but suffice it to say, I have no plan to ever leave Japan. So who knows how life will go, but I love it here. I've been here for a while, and I can't really imagine leaving.
That's how I always tell people too, like, you know, I'm from Hong Kong. Most of my Hong Kong friends, they would ask me, oh, why would you stay in Japan for so long? Like, especially in Tokyo, because Tokyo is kind of similar to Hong Kong. It's a compact city, you know, it's so rushed. Everybody's, you know, like they have the same pace, basically, So, and then people have been asking me like, oh, why do you love Japan so much? I was like, dude, it's the weather. And then, of course, aside from that, the bonus is, you know, if you like cars, the roads, you know, highways, toll gates.
Big country to see, a lot of travel opportunities.
Exactly. They got like pure 4 seasons, like so significant.
Super
really
dynamic country, I think. Because you have like, of course, like as you said, the city and the high rises, then you go out like an hour and you're in like a forest and mountain, Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
It's like sakura.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's a great place.
Have you heard of an analysis? People, I saw it on an Instagram account called 8 Facts. Have you guys heard of that account?
No.
So it was saying over, I think it was 70 or 80% Japanese people, they don't have a passport.
Oh, I heard it.
You
I heard that, yeah.
Too, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically that means, you know, they love just traveling
domestically.
domestically.
Yeah. Wow.
That's enough for them. And of
says a
course,
lot.
you know, for us, I've lived in Japan for how many years, Jake? How many years?
I think
have you been in Japan?
6, 7 years.
I think
maybe
I'm
similar
1-2
to you.
years more than you. So yeah, 6, 7 years, 8 years, and then Jeff probably 10, 15 years.
15, yeah.
For me, over that long of you know, time frame, I've never.
Didn't get bored yet?
I didn't get bored yet. I
Yeah.
didn't even travel all the prefectures.
Yeah, me too
crazy.
actually. I've
I've
never
never
been to
been to-
Hokkaido, never been
Yeah.
Okinawa.
Wow.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Lots to see.
Yeah, I mean, like lots to, exactly, like a lot
Lots to see, lots to do. So it makes sense why,
Yeah, same.
you're motivated to be here, and 15 years later, you're still here.
Yeah.
So yeah, how about fast forward to now? Can you tell us about Jitsu Motors?
Yeah. So,
What do you guys
Yeah.
do and all that? Yeah.
well, I mean, we do car sales and export, so that's kind of our main thing is the export. Once in a while, we'll sell a car domestically, but really it's just mostly English-speaking countries. You know, we're sending cars to them, and you know, we source whatever they want, usually from the industry auctions, since that is kind of upstream in Japan from dealerships and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we give people good prices on stuff from there if they're looking for something specific. And then we have usually just, you know, a handful of cars in our inventory that we just, you know, stuff that we've selected that we find something good that we like and we think this is a great car, pick it up and we'll sell those. So yeah, that's what we do. We've got a few employees these days, so it's good. I'm not having to do everything myself. So I don't know, people see me and they think, Jeff is Jitsu Motors, but it's like there's actually a few of us around. So.
Got a team behind you now,
Yeah,
right?
there's a team behind me. So, you know, people write to our Instagram sometimes and they're like, "Hey Jeff, bro, how's it going?" And I'm like, "It's not always
not
me
me,
answering. It's not Jeff. It's not Jeff Motors."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, so that, I mean, that's what we're doing. We're working on kind of expanding the business. You know, we have a warehouse and a yard where we keep cars. We're looking to get something a bit bigger and better as we're growing now. So that's probably the next level for us, and maybe hire a couple more people. So we'll see how that goes.
Business is doing good.
Yeah,
man.
great to hear, man.
Yeah.
We're blessed, man. What can I say?
happy
I
to
just, I don't know. Yeah, momentum.
But it's like the full story, you know, the full circle, because you came here 15 years ago and now you're just talking about like expanding a company that you've already, you know, put together and made.
Established.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's beyond my imagination.
Yeah,
So
you're living the life basically. You know.
I mean, I love my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Of
It's
course.
not for everyone, but I love it.
Jeff is a really positive person. If you guys can really tell, but
Trying, man.
super positive.
Trying.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you can to do life right and enjoy it the way you want to
Also,
enjoy
you
it.
built a new house. I mean, you bought a new house recently.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, a few years ago.
A
Yeah.
few years ago in Kamakura.
Yeah,
Also-
down there in Shonan, bought a house, and you know, my wife is Japanese, and we've had a baby recently, so
congrats, man.
little
Yeah,
family.
man.
Thank you. So we're just loving life, man. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's
That's
Great.
cool, and it's a cool area as well. Like that section. Maybe if you guys don't know Kamakura, it's probably like the best. Like around Tokyo, it's probably the best like beach lifestyle area.
Yeah.
If
that
you
could
guys
be
watch
at.
Slam Dunk,
Yeah.
you know,
Ah,
Shogun
yeah.
is also in that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Based on that city, right? Basically.
It
I
is.
think so.
Shogun, yeah.
It is. Yeah.
They are famous, the train station or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, the high school.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like living
It's
a
great,
life.
yeah.
Can you see yourself being in this position when you were first visiting Japan? Probably not, right?
Man, no, not at
Yeah.
all. You have no idea when you're young about
That's
your
true.
future and things. You're not even thinking that far. So it's just, I never would have imagined that I actually never would have thought that I'd stay here this long.
For that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I thought I want to live in Japan, I thought like a year. You know, like you teach English for a year, and then, but how could I stay? You know, it's a foreign country. I'm American.
And
It's the best country in the world.
Yeah.
Why would I leave America? You know, and then you leave and you realize like, you know, when you're young, you think a year is a really long time, and then as you grow and you experience, and you're like, man, a year, I'm barely scratching the surface in this country.
A snap and then
it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
And I gotta leave now. It just felt like I need to be back
Just
here.
getting started, right?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. Japan's got that thing about it where you don't get bored of it. I don't know, like people come in for like a holiday and then they always want to come back in the future. It's always like a reoccurring kind of travel plan.
That's right.
True.
Yeah. So tell us more about, you know, like your current car lineup then. You know, you got a new whip recently. If you guys
might have seen it before. It might be our best viewed video to this point, maybe.
I think one of. I think the best one would still be that car versus the 400Z, right?
So I got a few. I came here today in the S15s. I have a Sylvia. I've got obviously the most famous car, the EP3 Civic Type R.
Oh yeah,
infamous.
Everybody loves it. It's the best Type R. I have the less desirable Type R, the FL5. But it's good. It's also good, but it's not EP3 levels. And I have a Tesla for a daily driver, and then. Is that it? And I just sold my Miata this morning. Had a Roadster, a Mazda Roadster.
Gotcha. So you got 4 right now, is that right?
I'm down to 4. Only 4, man. Yeah, business going backwards. I had to sell.
Oh man, you just need room for more cars, I guess.
Yeah, that's why you need the bigger warehouse, right?
Now you're on to me.
I love how the FL5 matches the Sylvia color, man.
It's same idea.
Yeah, same idea. It's about the same grayish, right? Like the same
pretty
color.
similar.
Grayish tones. Yeah.
I like that. I like
pretty
that.
rare on like the JDMs, right? I feel like previously that's been famous in European cars.
Yeah, like Porsches and then Audi.
Right.
They love using that gray.
Yeah.
Right?
Overall, I think the aesthetics, those finer details are probably Euro cars have the edge. Let's be honest. You know, Japanese cars a bit basic on some of those things.
But it does carry the color well. Like when I see the S15, every time it pulls up, I'm like, damn.
I like it.
It looks good in that.
Especially with the Nismo GT4 wheels.
Yeah. I like that.
You know they came up with a new size recently for 400Z?
Yes, I have seen that. They're kind of more of like a gunmetal color too.
They have 2 colors,
Okay.
Matte black and also gloss black. If you're interested,
ooh, hello.
we can help.
Let us know.
Sort it out.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
yeah,
and then his EP3 was at the other like part 2 Sanjiman challenge video as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that car, I'm pretty sure we both cracked the 55s, and then so did you, right? Yeah, you were kind of like in that group of like us.
We were all right there.
Yeah. The hot hatch group.
It was actually really fun, man.
That was fun day.
It was
yeah,
really
it was fun
fun.
day. So it was a fun video as well. Like
it's
just
still one of my favorites that we made.
Same.
Yeah.
It's just the idea is just so fun, but of course we can execute it a little bit better in the future.
You guys probably saw our part 1 to part 2, the level went up.
A little bit,
between the two.
Of course,
in the future, you know, next level again.
Come on.
Wasn't performance-wise not like our top 3 or 4 videos, but from a fun result and watching enjoyment, like top 3 for me.
That's cool.
Same.
I love it, man.
So yeah, back in the day, we were running the Fit, the Colt, and the EP3 on the circuit. So next race,
Mulbar is coming back, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be in October. So
you got any plans on what you're gonna drive?
I hope it's the EP3, man. I got to get that thing sorted out. We're trying to modify it. And
last time I drove it, I was doing this down the straight, you know.
And then the wheels, the front is going straight.
It's going straight, but the wheels on the side.
Yeah. Awesome. Love it. Love that car.
Love that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a really great car. It has a great potential. It has an unfortunate geometry as far as the steering and suspension goes. Which makes it like it's perfect if you just drive it and you don't modify it. Like this car's great, and then you lower it and you're like, this car's terrible.
It's just like
why is this so hard?
It's just like an aftermarket support, I guess.
You know, in Japan it does, but
especially
in the UK, they race the hell out of those cars. They have whole series that it's like almost entirely EP3s racing.
Wow.
To this day.
Still happens.
They're so popular over there. They sold loads of them.
I think the car was built in UK.
It was.
That's why
Yeah.
you know they have so many R&Ds in UK and a lot of aftermarket parts supports.
Yeah.
From there too. So I mean,
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, man, having a
You got to import your stuff
JDM.
with a
I
JDM
know.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Get
I
your
know.
parts. I think you're saying like you're used to looking at like Jay's
Yeah.
Racing and all that, and now
Yeah,
you're looking
yeah.
at like Cheshire tuning and stuff. All this,
Exactly.
King's something
Cheshire
something.
speed.
Queen something something.
King's
Queen.
Landing.
Leicester performance.
Yeah.
Something
For my
like that.
JDM car, it's like
Yeah,
a bit at odds, but
Yeah, it's strange. I need to find somebody with a bit of expertise in setting that car up. So we're working on that, but I have full faith in it. We're gonna get there. It's just
It's
a
a fun
matter
car,
of
man.
need someone to sort it out.
Yeah.
Once it's sorted out, that thing is gonna rip.
Yeah.
yep.
It is, man. It
It's
will.
gonna crack the 54s maybe.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
That
we're
car's
gonna
light.
We're gonna
It
rip.
has the K engine,
Yeah.
I think.
K20.
K24.
K20.
Oh, K20. Just powerful as hell. That's
enough.
It
that
zips,
car.
man. It's not bad.
Yeah, 210 horsepower, I guess.
Something like that, yeah.
So, you know, stock engine, that's crazy.
Wait, 210?
It's something like that.
NA,
Yeah.
8,800.
Yeah, I
didn't know
mean,
it was that
I
high.
could have gone a lot faster that day. So here's my racer's excuses. Okay, here they come. Are you ready?
Driver.
Yeah,
Driver
no. I was in the beginners, first timers class. It was very hard to get a clean
Too much
lap.
traffic, right?
I was
You
constantly
were too quick.
That's
I
right.
was just
That's
too
right.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And then
it's hard. It's hard to be this fast.
we were creating the traffic in the
Yeah,
pro
we were the
class.
traffic,
What is this Colt doing here?
What is this fit doing?
Yeah.
And then we were racing with like car. It was the crazy like matte black.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Tommy Cairo one.
That's the one,
Cairo,
yeah,
Easy
yeah.
too.
And some like 86 cars running near like the
Yeah,
cup
50,
spec and
50.
stuff.
Yeah. Those things were fast.
Yeah, super fast.
Yeah, drove circles around
I
us.
feel
Yeah.
bad for causing the traffic. So
Yeah, when you
forgive us.
cause the traffic, it's all good. Your lap time
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly,
change, but
exactly.
everyone else's
Great,
does.
loving it.
Yeah.
More competitive, really, slowing everyone else down. So no, hopefully I'll get that thing up and running for the next Mobarda. We'll see.
Nice.
Maybe, maybe not. If not, who knows? Maybe I try to just send the Sylvia. I don't know. But then
love to
definitely
see
gonna have
that.
the EP3 ready for Fuji 1, right?
Oh, January, right?
January.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are participating in
Oh, yes.
GP1.
I might be
Nice.
driving too, so
I
Yeah?
like that.
What
Maybe,
car
yeah.
are you driving?
maybe an EK9.
EK9?
Yeah.
Which car?
Our boys. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if he revealed it yet, but it's either going to be a DB8 or an EK9
Yeah.
by the sounds of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
Don't
Didn't
wanna-
know they have an EK9.
I didn't know either, so I didn't know if I should say it, but
That
yeah.
person's got a few. Yep.
I mean, yeah, so for the future, okay, let's talk about the future now. What do you think? Like, what should we ask?
Yeah, well, we
Jeff.
just spoke about your lineup on the track and for your daily and your sports cars. What do you think your goals are for, your cars? Do you have track in mind?
Oh boy.
You got a family as well, so
Yeah. I'm like any car freak. Like I just want to have more and more and more cars. The reality of that is maybe a little different. You can't just have like 20 or 30 cars. Most people can.
Yeah.
So I might have to figure out, trading some stuff around.
That's why you sold the Miata, I guess.
yeah. No baby seat.
Yeah, I'd like to try different stuff over time. I mean, I think I'll keep the FL5 hopefully for a long time. Daily can like switch, you change that like every year if you
I
want.
agree.
It's just a daily, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll see about the others. There's some.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
you're a Euro guy at all? Is there any like old GT4?
Maybe a Julia kind of suits you,
Oh,
no?
but I can't
Yeah.
find one for sale, dude. They're just too hard to
Oh,
find.
there's
There
one
might
on
be
car
one around.
sensor, so...
I'll tell you, send me the link. Send me the link.
Send me the link, bro.
Yeah, no, Euro stuff, to be honest, I've always just been scared of Euro cars. I hear about service and issues, and I'm just like,
I have about 3 or 4 warning lights on my dash
yeah,
on the
I'm
BMW.
scared. I'm scared of like, repair costs and stuff. I've always heard horror stories, but I can't deny that there is an allure with the Euro stuff. So I think I'm like most JDM guys, like over time, if you're into JDM long enough, you start glancing over at Porsches going, pretty nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I have to own a P car at some point in my life. I don't know what, but we'll see.
Yeah, we can go for a Cayman. I mean, 2-seater. Nah.
Yeah.
Just whip that Macan on the track. GTS.
No, I'd go 2-seater. Like I can
Yeah.
get, you know, but I always need to have like, you know, stuff for the family as well.
That's
but
right.
over time, the answer is just more cars.
Yeah,
That's how you
exactly.
solve the problem.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why we keep having more and more cars in the shop as well.
That's
It's mostly our cars. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good
That's
to
cool.
hear about your thoughts about the future. And what else?
Yeah, well, I guess maybe as a wrap up, what should we look out for with Jitsu Motors and for you in general? You know, because you got your own YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we
yeah.
brought that back from the dead. So, you know, we're still figuring out how to do that. We might need to invest a bit more time, but we do have like my little personal channel as well as our Jitsu Motors channel. So Jitsu Jeff is the other channel. Jitsu Motors is the business one. So yeah, we'll keep cranking out some content there. So there should be some fun stuff upcoming. And yeah, we're expanding, we're going forward. So I don't know, I would just say if you're looking for a car from Japan, hit us up. DM on Instagram is okay. Email or contact form on the website is probably preferable.
Yo, Jeff,
yeah.
my bro, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, more of the same.
Good hearing
Awesome.
that.
More
Bigger and
cars,
better.
more content.
That's good. That's good.
That's great.
That's it.
Yeah, the same for Shogun as
well,
We
yeah.
also
Going up
explain
together, boys.
Let's do it,
go.
man.
Let's
do
go.
it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, good to have you here today.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming for
Cheers,
the
guys.
interview, and then also, you know, such an effort because raining like crazy as well. So yeah, thank you for coming, and then
No
hope
worries.
you guys enjoy the video as well, and then I'll see you guys again We will see you
Next
guys
week.
again next week.
Yep. All right, thanks.
Cool. Thanks, boys. See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Stay tuned for the next video.